high school hoops on KJ Country 102.3.
Attorneys and staff at Taylor Law Office welcomes the players and teams to the Effingham Teutopolis Boys Christmas Basketball Classic. Taylor Law Office hopes everyone enjoys the competition.
It's the Christmas Classic Championship game, and Tingley Insurance Company wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Diedrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Christmas Classic. Good luck to all of our area teams. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
In what was 8 after quarter.
It was 12 at one point in the second quarter, but yeah, it was 8 after the first. It was 8 at halftime. And now St. Anthony will inbounds from the sideline, and it looks like Plains is matching up in the man-to-man once again.
By the way, Plains is over the limit as far as fouls, too. So Bulldogs going to the line. Not yet for St. Anthony. They've got 5 fouls and a half.
Inbounds was in backcourt to Martelli. He found Sahi. Sahi at the center circle, bounces it to Westendorf. 28 seconds. Plains is out there covering him, so they got to move. Now they go to Koenig. Koenig sees Collins gets close enough to force a 5 count. And now St. Anthony wants another timeout.
Got to be a full.
18.2 seconds to play in the game. We'll take a timeout here. Plains and St. Anthony, 37-37 at the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Water damage or that musty odor indicates you might have a mold problem, you need a lot more than just help cleaning up. That's why ServPro of Effingham, Mattoon, and Charleston is your one-stop shop when disaster strikes. They offer all the cleanup and construction services to take your home or business from post-disaster to as good as new as soon as possible. Call ServPro at 217-536-6655. That's 217-536-6655. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Greg in the hospitality room before the game, Cody Rinker said this game is going to be a race to 50. Whoever gets there first will win. Assistant coach said, how many overtimes is that going to take? Everybody laughed. Not so funny now.
So now Caleb Betty's looking pretty smart, isn't he?
37-37 with 15 seconds to play. Inbounds and backcourt to Westendorf. He's picked up there by Gleason. Gets a screen, moves to the right side, draws a double team, finds Sahi, top of the key, 3 on the way, off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Plains as Powell had it. They didn't even look to get it up the court. They settled for the tie as we move to our first overtime, tied 37-37. What a tournament this has been at the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, and we'll be back for overtime in 60 seconds on KJ Country 102.3.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
All right, 4-minute overtime. Everybody gets an extra timeout, so that's 3 apiece. Fourth quarter stats, Pleasant Plains 4 for 5. St. Anthony 3 for 7. No foul shots for Pleasant Plains. Bulldogs are 3 for 4. 8-7 rebound edge for Plains. 4 turnovers for Plains, just 2 for the Bulldogs. Plains missed a 3. Bulldogs 1 out of 4.
Tosses up and finally controlled by Pleasant Plains as we get underway with the overtime, tied at 37-37.
St. Anthony tie outscored Plains 10-8 in the fourth quarter.
So working about, they're all around the perimeter is Plains. They've got it with Gleason on the right side, really extended. Skip pass to the left side. 3 on the way is good. Good bucket for Cooper Schallenberg. He has 16 in the game, and it's 40-37. St. Anthony swinging it to Sehi right side. They get it top of the key. Koenig backs into the lane. Now back to Sehi. Sehi to Martelli to Fearday left wing. Back to Sehi again. He drives, cut off at the elbow of the free throw line. Spins it to Martelli right corner. Martelli looks over the defense. Had a little trouble with the dribble, but got it back under control. 3:10 to play in overtime. Ooh, almost made a pass, but apparently Fearday wasn't ready for it. But somehow Martelli kept his pivot foot down. Now Fearday does have it. Over to Martelli. Now to Koenig in the corner to Westendorf. Collin covered up by Gleason. Sends it back out top, and Martelli has it right side. And away from the ball as Westendorf tried to make a cut through the lane. A foul is whistled on Gleason.
They're over the limit, so the Bulldogs are going to the line.
They started to pay a lot more attention to Colin Westendorf after he exploded in that third quarter in particular.
It's Gleason's second foul.
So a 1-and-1 here in the overtime for Colin Westendorf, who has 16 in the ball game, and the free throw rolls around and comes off no good. Benton Collins with the rebound for Plains. Hands it off to Hauser, who will work it up court against Westendorf. Goes to the left side. Still on the dribble. Now he's picked it up, needs some help. Looks underneath the basket. There's Collins. He's pinned underneath, and Koenig had him in a bad spot, but then he just put an extra little shove in there, and that cost St. Anthony a foul, but they won't be at the line yet.
Correct. Koenig picks up his third foul.
So the inbounds lobbed into the lane, handled by Zach Powell. He muscles up a shot. It's good as he's fouled. Zach Powell has 8, and it could be a 6-point lead if he connects from the free throw line.
Powell had 1 point in the second half to that point. So that is 7. So now both teams are over the limit. Griffin Sehi picks up his third foul. So Sehi, Koenig, and Westendorf each have 3 for St. Anthony.
Powell trying to convert the old-fashioned three-point play, and his free throw drops through. He has 9 in the game, and it's a 6-point advantage with 2.5 minutes to play in overtime.
Guess I don't have to say a 6-0 run here for Plains to start the overtime.
St. Anthony working it to Fearday, right side. Fearday takes it with the left-hand dribble to the top of the key, leaves it with Koenig, now to Westendorf. Westendorf into the lane from the top of the key, out to Sehi. Sehi, lob inside for Fearday. Weak side help gets there late, and it just distracts Fearday. His shot no good. Rebound Hauser, and Hauser was fouled as he grabbed the board.
So St. Anthony all of a sudden picking up bunches of fouls. That's on Koenig, and that's his 4th.
So now Hauser at the line for a 1-and-1. 2:05 to play in the overtime, and Pleasant Plains has scored 6, make it 7, as that free throw was nothing but net.
Hauser drained it. Yeah, Bulldogs have only had 1 shot net and 1 foul shot, haven't made either one.
Next for Hauser is on the way. Looks good, and it is. He has 12, and all of a sudden it's 45-37. Plains up by 8. Westendorf runs it up court, gets into the lane, forces up a shot. It's no good, and the rebound to Cooper Schallenberg. Plains early 3 kind of established control of this overtime, and they've extended the lead to 8.
How many times have we talked about, boy, you work and you tie a game, but you never get the lead?
And that's exactly what St. Anthony's done in this one so far. Schallenberg hassled at the timeline, tried to dribble out of a double team, and I think Fearday is going to get called for this one with the reach.
It's his second, but next one's double bonus, as if Plains doesn't have enough going for him.
So at the line is Cooper Schallenberg, 6'2" sophomore. I'm reminding myself of that as he calmly hits the free throw. He has 17 in the game now. According to my count, it says 16 up on the board. You might want to double check me.
9, 10, 15, 17. I have him for 19.
You have him for 19. Okay. I've got him for 18 after he hit that free throw. Anyway, it is. He's had a real good game. Minute 34 on the clock to Westendorf.
I counted awful fast.
Westendorf behind, a backdoor cut to Martelli, over to Koenig. That was pretty, and Max laid it up and in. So he has 8 with a minute 20 on the clock. St. Anthony with the full court pressure. A little trouble to get it in, but Schallenberg finds Powell up court. Now Gleason cuts to the basket, spins. Shot is good as a blocking foul is whistled against St. Anthony.
But it should be a foul before the shot.
I doubt it.
Now, let's see what Boz says here. Nope, he says count it. Gosh. There was contact, and I thought there was contact before the shot. So, man, that's a tough break. That's 5 on Koenig.
Tristan Gleason's at the line trying to convert another three-point play for Plains. As it's 49-39. Free throw up, no good.
I've got 5 fouls on Koenig. They've got 5 on the board.
And Koenig's out. As Martelli drives to the basket, and he got fouled. Kyle Weber's like, why? With a minute 6 on the clock, St. Anthony trailing by 10. They'd love to score with the clock stopped, and that's what Martelli has the opportunity to do.
Schallenberg's first foul.
So taking a little time to wipe up the perspiration. That hit the deck as a couple of players did under the basket of St. Anthony.
And this extra period just got away from St. Anthony. Plains hasn't missed. They're 2 for 2 from the field and 5 for 5 from the line.
Hard to beat a team that doesn't miss, even though they missed that last free throw, I think. Shot for Martelli is good. So he has 4. Makes it 49-40. This one's up. It's good. So Martelli hit them both. And now Rudabaugh is at the scorer's table, and he will check in for Martelli. Get a little more quickness on defense, I would suppose. Meanwhile, Hauser's looking to trigger the inbounds. Found Schallenberg, got it back to Hauser, ahead to Schallenberg. He's at the timeline, still not across it. Looking to do so on the dribble, gets it across on the right side. Now he's picked up his dribble, over to Hauser. Under a minute to play, and now Hauser is fouled by Rudabaugh. St. Anthony didn't have a choice there, trailing by 8.
It's Adams' first foul. Double bonus.
21, Adam Rudabaugh.
So we've got timeout for St. Anthony here with 51.2 seconds left. It'll be a 60-second break.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham. Check out our specials online at danheck.com.
51.2 seconds to play in the fourth quarter as Hauser will be at the line for Pleasant Plains as he's looking to extend the lead. It's already 8.
St. Anthony still has 2 timeouts to work with.
And a couple of free throws here for Hauser. Double bonus. First is up. Good. Boy, Hayes, nothing but net at that line. Try to not foul him, but all the other guys have done pretty good too. Hauser connects again. He has 14, and it's 51-41, a 10-point edge. Quickly, Martelli across the timeline, hands it to Westendorf. Westendorf Fires up a three. No good. Rebound taken down by Zach Powell, and he's fouled as Schmidt picked up the personal as he came in for Koenig.
St. Anthony's having a foul now.
Number 31, Ryan.
And that time, sorry, Greg, Plains had switched to a 1-3-1 zone, and just to give St. Anthony something else to think about while they were trying to score in a hurry.
Schmidt's third foul.
So Powell puts the first one up, and it's good. So now he's in double figures with 10.
They've scored more in the extra period than they have in any quarter since the first quarter.
That's right. Wow. Next one for Powell, left it short. Rebound grabbed by Sehi, ahead to Martelli. Martelli across to Sehi. Sehi holds to Martelli. Martelli can't find a shot, sends it to Schmidt. He'll fire a corner three. No good. Weak side rebound, Fearday. He's immediately double teamed, but puts it back up and in. Fearday with 6, makes it 52-43. Inbounds goes to Zach Powell. He gets it back to Hauser. 13 seconds on the clock as they cross the timeline, and St. Anthony's going to let it go. Plains picks up an impressive victory in the third place contest by defeating St. Anthony by a score of 52-43 here in the third place game of this Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic in overtime. 52-43 the final score as Pleasant Plains is your third place champion and St. Anthony takes home fourth from the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. They have been awarding all tournament team plaques after contests earlier in the day, and it looks like they're preparing to do that once again. So we will stay here for the announcement of who made the all tournament team from Pleasant Plains and or St. Anthony. Lots of good candidates from both of these clubs throughout the tournament. As the teams exchange handshakes,
At this time,
and now they're going to make the announcement.
The third place trophy to the Pleasant Plains Cardinals.
So there's the third place trophy going to Pleasant Plains as Evan Hauser, the senior, steps up to take it. He brings it back to his Pleasant Plains teammates, and they hold the trophy up high.
Also at this time each year, the tournament selects an all-tournament team. And due to the travel concerns of Pleasant Plains, we are now presenting a trophy, an all-tournament team trophy to one of their individuals, and that would be number 25, Zach Powell.
So Zach Powell makes the all-tournament team. 6'6" senior from Plains accepts that plaque.
Individuals for St. Anthony will be presented at the end of the championship game.
And since St. Anthony's a local team, I'm going to say if they have someone make the all-tournament team, I'm pretty sure they will have someone on there. They will receive it after the championship game. So that's how the story comes to a close as far as the third place competition, as Pleasant Plains defeats St. Anthony 52-43 in overtime. We'll be back with the post-game stats, and we'll see if we can catch Coach Cody Rinker quickly for a chat before we get set for the championship game between Teutopolis and Lincoln Way East here on KJ Country 102.3.
Since 1937, Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been proud to support local and area teams, and that continues with this year's Christmas Classic. Good luck, area teams, from the family at Geckner Brothers.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
6, 7, 14, and 10, plus the overtime of 6 for their total of 43. Leading all scorers was Cooper Schallenberg with 18 points tonight. Evan Hauser added 14 points. 10 points for Zach Powell as Pleasant Plains placed 3 players in double figures. Tristan Gleason was on the doorstep. He finished with 8 points, and Benton Collins rounded out the scoring with 2 points. Owen Johnson and Nathan Dahl took the court today for Pleasant Plains, and Greg noted that Grady Grisham, who had played quite a bit in the tournament, was not dressed for this contest, and he had appeared to have some sort of a boot on his leg, so hopefully that's not too significant for the freshman from Pleasant Plains. Meanwhile, for St. Anthony, Colin Westendorf exploded, in particular in the third quarter, as he finished with 16 in the half, or in the game rather, leading the St. Anthony Bulldogs charge. Max Koenig added 8. Brock Fearday finished with 6. Michael Martelli with 5. Ryan Schmidt with 5. Adam Rudabaugh knocked down a 3. Griffin Sahi played virtually the entire game and really did a great job on Zach Powell, the all-tournament team recipient, as Sahi didn't score tonight. Neither did Sam Link when he took the court for Coach Cody Rinker. As St. Anthony falls to 10-6 on the season, Pleasant Plains improves to 10-2 on the campaign. Greg's working on the numbers here at halftime. We'll come back with those, and there's 13 minutes on the clock before we get set for Lincoln Way East and Teutopolis in the championship game as we work our way through the post-game and into the pre-game for the championship of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic here on KJ Country 102.3.
Do you want to work all winter in sub-zero weather?
Could you be productive if your cubicle was an ice cube?
That's what your furnace is doing every day.
Of course, these days, it sometimes runs non-stop 24 hours a day.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all of your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Plains, and St. Anthony only had 8, so that wasn't a real big problem. Rebounding, Pleasant Plains had a clear edge, not a monster edge, but they clearly out-rebounded St. Anthony. So those are the quick notes on team stats. Gleason for Pleasant Plains, 2 of 8 with 4 rebounds. Evan Hauser, 5 of 8 with a couple of boards. Cooper Schallenberg, 6 for 8 with 4 rebounds. Zach Powell, 5 for 14 with 7 rebounds. Benton Collins, 1 for 2 with 4 rebounds. Owen Johnson missed a shot. Nathan Dahl had a rebound. 14-7, 8, and 15 in the overtime for Pleasant Plains, 52 points. For St. Anthony tonight, Colin Westendorf, 6 of 11 from the field. Man, he went on a tear in the third quarter. Otherwise, St. Anthony never would have been in the game. He ended up 6 of 11 and had a foul shot go down as well. So he ended up with 16 points and had a couple of boards. Brock Fearday 3 for 8 from the field for 6 points with 4 rebounds. Griffin Sahe missed 4 shots, 5 rebounds, but boy played some tremendous defense. Max Koenig was 4 for 5 from the field for 8 points with a board. Michael Martelli 1 for 2 from the field and 2 for 2 from the line for 5 points. Adam Rudabaugh hit a 3 in 3 attempts. Ryan Schmidt 0 for 3 from the field, but 5 out of 6 from the line for his 5 points with 3 rebounds. So those are the individual numbers. And I need to get ready for the next one. Is Cody in the vicinity?
Not that I've seen.
All right, well, let's go ahead and roll, Gail. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back with pregame information on our championship game. Teutopolis taking on the Lincoln Way East crew. And if Cody can get here, then we'll visit with him during the pregame show. So, format, I'm Greg, back with more in just 1 minute, Gail, on KJ Country at 102.3.
Farm Credit has attorneys and staff at Taylor Law Office welcomes the players and teams to the Effingham Teutopolis Boys Christmas Basketball Classic. Taylor Law Office hopes everyone enjoys the competition.
It's the Christmas Classic Championship game, and Tingley Insurance Company wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Diedrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Christmas Classic. Good luck to all of our area teams. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hey, some folks, you sneaky people, got to see the end of the St. Anthony game if you tuned in early. But it looks good as all reports that we're getting. So while we're on one end of the court, at midcourt, across the court is our video crew. Caleb Moody's over there, Wayne Moran, Elizabeth Saltweedle has joined us helping with video, so welcome, Elizabeth. So all those folks, Gail's taking care of the audio, and Cody's got a chance to visit with us here for just a minute. I appreciate you coming up, Cody.
Hey, no problem, Greg.
You know, you worked and worked and worked, got it back, forced the overtime, and then they kind of got away there in the extra period.
Yeah, they really did. Like I said, we very proud of our boys. That second half of the game there showed a lot of heart, a lot of grit. You know, to come back and fight all the way back and have a chance to to win the ball game. You know, I felt like we truly could have got the lead, which I don't think we ever did.
No.
You know, we could have maybe pulled that thing off, but you know, like I said, the overtime just kind of happened so fast there. They got that 5-point lead, and then you're in scramble mode, and they're a good free throw shooting team, so that's all she wrote at that point.
Well, he had a lot of heroes. Colin Westendorf really took over in the third quarter. He was huge.
He was. He sparked our comeback there and was really big for us. So, you know, I think that's what we needed. We needed somebody to just play with a little more energy, a little more, you know, desire to go to the basket. I know they were sagging off, and then, you know, but still, there's still angles there. There's, you know, maybe you draw a foul or, you know, something of that nature. Yeah, he did a great job of kind of putting us on his back there for a while. And
then I would be remiss if I didn't let you talk about Griffin Sahe. Griffin didn't score a point, but the job he did on Powell was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we talk about all the time, and then his ability to guard, a post. I mean, wherever we need him, he can do that. So, you know, he did a fantastic job on Powell, and that took a lot of his effort and a lot of his focus. You know, sometimes it's more difficult to score whenever you are that focused on another individual who had a fantastic tournament.
You had a lot of kids that were heroes at different points, and that's what I like about the St. Anthony squad. It's a different hero every game.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still, like I said, sometimes figuring out offensively who's going to step up. And, you know, obviously we talked last night about Brock always being, you know, teams are going to start keying on him. So now we got to figure out something different to get him going. He has some looks that just didn't go down for him tonight that typically do. I thought Max and Ryan, both did a fine job for us there. Ryan providing us a spark there off the bench, and then when Max came back in there late in the game, did a great job of finding his rhythm and hitting the buckets to tie it up. So, like I said, if we just could have made one more shot or had another free throw go down here or there to get that lead, it could have been a very different story late in that regulation. But we ran a good play. We executed plays tonight that we haven't ran much of, so I was proud to see that. We executed the play, at the end of the game to get a wide open shot. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Without a doubt. So, Thanksgiving tournament, Christmas tournament. Now it's the sprint of the National Trail Tournament.
Yeah, it is. So, we got better this week. We're obviously disappointed in tonight's loss, but overall, we know we got better this week. Still got some things we need to work on and clean up before that NTC tournament. And we've got a nice stretch of games here, some conference games mixed in there with some other quality opponents as our schedule's, chock full of those. So, like I said, we're proud of our effort this week. Proud of coming out of here fourth place. We got better. Now we just got to continue to work on some of those areas so we are ready for that tournament.
Always a pleasure, Cody. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks, Greg. Appreciate all you guys do this week.
You bet. Bulldogs coach Cody Rinker. Appreciate him joining us on the postgame show. Final score in overtime again. Pleasant Plains 52, St. Anthony 43. All right, we're ready to rock and roll with the championship game. Teutopolis and Lincoln Way East. Back with information on the starting lineups in a minute on KJ Country at 102.3.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Heck Chevrolet Toyota pregame show. Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, your complete transportation headquarters since 1958.
Teutopolis and Lincoln Way East. Couple of powerhouses going at each other in the championship of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic for 2022. I'm Greg Sapp, Matt Robinson alongside. We've got Gail Warner back at the studios. We've got Wayne Moran. We've got Caleb Moody. We've got Elizabeth Saltwheel here at the game taking care of video things. I believe this may be the biggest cast and crew we've ever had. So it's going to be interesting.
It will be, but, a big crew for a big game, and it should be big fun between Lincoln Way East and Teutopolis tonight.
T-Town and Lincoln Way East both got the 3-0 to get here. Won once on Wednesday, twice on Thursday, and they're ready to play, and they've had all day to watch everybody else play basketball and say, we'd like to get back out there on the court ourselves. So look at this crowd. Those of you watching on video, if they can pan the crowd, it is huge, but there's still room for you. Still room for you here at big old EHS Gym, so come on out and enjoy the fun. Rich Columbus is the coach at Lincoln Way East. Chet Reeder, the coach at Teutopolis. T-Town heads into this game 12-1, and they are a load. But so are the Griffins of Lincoln Way East. And we love it. We've done this video on every championship game since the tournament began. But it's wonderful to have a local team back in this championship game in the person of the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes.
They've won this tournament 4 times in the history of this tournament, which admittedly has grown and grown over the years, but Wooden Shoes wouldn't mind a 5th.
We are asked to stand for the national anthem, and Katie Dittemore is going to sing the national anthem. Post 120 American Legion presenting the colors, and Sid Kibler with the introductions. And Katie to sing.
Would so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Post 120 color guard will leave the floor. Appreciate those men and women in the color guard. They leave the floor to a big round of applause. All right, let's take a look at the lineups for tonight's game. Teutopolis is the visitors. Again, they are 12-1 under Chet Reeder. It's 3 Niebergies and 2 Calebs in the lineup for Teutopolis, as Chet and I always smile about. Brendan Niebergie is a 6'1 senior. He has 30 points in the tournament. Caleb Bushu is a 5'10 senior, 10 points so far in the tournament. Joy Niebergie, a 6'5 junior, with 16 points in the tournament. James, or call him Jemmer, it's interchangeable. Niebergie is a 6'3 senior. He has 32 tournament points. Big Caleb Seamer, the 6'6 senior, 44 tournament points. Now, don't forget the secret weapon. It's not such a secret anymore. Garrett Gaddis, 6-foot junior off the bench, has 26 tournament points. He can score them for you when you need them. Logan Repke, Mitch Custer, they are a talented bunch, this wooden shoe team from Teutopolis. Rich Columbus is coach at Lincoln Way East. The Griffins will go with this starting lineup. They are the home team for this one. George Bellevue is a 6'6 senior. Ty Tolliver is a 6'2 senior. Caden Ross is a 5'10 senior. Kyle Olegbegi is a 6'6 senior. Mac Hagemaster is a 6'8 junior. Those are the starters for Lincoln Way East. We should have a lot of fun tonight.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, I was talking with the coaches before the game for Teutopolis, and they said it's not often that Caleb Seamer will be the 4th or 5th biggest person on the court, but that's what we're going to run into tonight against the Griffins. And so that's a good opportunity for them, though, to play against a team like this. And win or lose, they'll learn, and that'll take them a long way in the postseason, hopefully.
Yeah, you know how this works with T-Town. This is all fun, and it'd be exciting to win this tournament, but the end game is way down the road. So let's see what they learn from this battle with Lincoln Way East. Again, if you go to the website, KJCountry.com. If you look on the front page, there's a story about tournament pairings and tournament scores, and there's a button there. Punch that button and you'll get live audio, live video. So keep that in mind. That's how you can video stream it. Or go to the YouTube channel. It's there too at 979XFM. Now, we're on KJ on the radio, but if you go to 979XFM, if you're looking on YouTube, then that's where you'll find it. So we're ready to go. Just about one more young man to get introduced for the Griffins, and we're ready for action.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this opportunity to see Lincoln Way East. It's my first chance to see them, as I spent the first 2 days of the tournament over at Teutopolis primarily. And so the Griffins, we've heard about them coming into the tournament, expected them kind of to be in this championship game, and they have made their way to it. Teutopolis kind of thought that they had a pretty good chance to make it to the championship game as well, but we knew they'd be tested along the way. They checked every box off of the test, and now they're going to see if they can complete the tournament victory.
You know, I talk about all the connections with all these teams. A reminder that Lincoln Way East superintendent is Scott Tingling.
Yeah.
St. Anthony High School graduate, played for the Bulldogs for his dad, Bob. So all kinds of connections. Griffins win the tip, and here we go. Championship game here at Effingham High School and the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Shoebox is jammed over there on the T-Town side of the floor. Shoeser, student section fired up. Griffins work it out top, and they start patient, just like we saw Pleasant Plains do early in their game. On the wing, Caden Ross with a catch for the Griffins. He goes down low, and they try to get a shot away and can't, so out top to George Bellevue. His three, no good, and the Shoes get the rebound. Joey Nieberge's pass got stolen back by Lincoln Way East, and putting it up and in is Olabegi, who's wearing 22 instead of 30. And his shot is good, and he got fouled, so he's going to the line for the and one.
Joey Nieberge picked up the personal as he tried to get back and challenge the shot, and he wound up getting Olabegi for the on his first personal, and obviously the first on the team.
The way this tournament's going, probably had to change uniforms because of blood. It's been a physical tournament. Now the officials call the ball back away from Olabegi. They're going to administer this just right. Olabegi getting his uniform all situated. Now they're going to toss him the ball. His basket made it 2-0, and now he's got the and one coming. Taking his time, puts it up, and he got it. So 3-0, Lincoln Way East right out of the gate. Jemmer Nieberge with the ball for T-Town. Drives it up across the middle of the floor. And he goes to the right wing and still on the dribble. Gets it away to Joey Nieberge, and now out top, Brendan Nieberge. So all three of the Nieberges have touched the basketball on this trip. Seamer high post. Cross court, Brendan Nieberge the catch. Open on a three. Little strong. Rebound, T-Town though. Going up, shot by Seamer, no good. This rebound taken down by Bellevue for Lincoln Way East. He fires it down to Olabegi. Shot for two, good. Boy, went right up over Seamer. So it's Olabegi 5, T-Town nothing.
Yeah, he's gotten off to a quick start and been able to get right to the rim.
Brendan Nieberge to Seamer at the free throw line. Caleb left side to Brendan Nieberge. Looking to get open. Down in the corner, the catch by Joey Nieberge. Fires it way cross court. Jemmer Nieberge tried the baseline and then spun back out top. Left side, Joey Nieberge, head of the key. Seamer three. It's no good. And a rebound taken down by Bellevue for Lincoln Way East. They get it away to a guard. Tylen Tolliver flies down the court, sticks it up and in. And it's 7-0 Lincoln Way East.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start if you're the Griffins, up early in the first couple of minutes here.
Jemmer Nieberge across the half line, Shoes one time. 5:52 to go, opening quarter. It's already 7-0 Lincoln Way East. Championship of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic on KJ Country at 102.3.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Probst Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Quick timeout. Shoes are down 7-0 right out of the gate, so let's see what they try to change here.
Well, and just probably wanted them not to get overwhelmed. They missed a three, got an offensive rebound, had a shot that was challenged. They're doing some things right. They just haven't been able to see the benefit of it yet. And maybe that's what Chet wanted to remind them of. We'll see.
No lineup change. They inbound it. Seamer the catch. Just outside the lane. Tries to work the baseline, but no room. So DeJemmer Nieberge into the lane. Puts it up for two. Oh, it rolled off no good. Rebound taken down by Hagemaster. They fire it down court, and it's tipped loose, but Bellevue does end up with it for the Griffins. And he's got the ball out top. Almost a cross-court steal. They get it inside, and the Shoes steal it. Nice job of Jemmer Nieberge. He walked along the baseline and got the steal. Stepped in front of that pass. Off to Brendan across the half line. 7-0 Griffins, though. Shoes need to score this trip. Jemmer Nieberge head of the key to Seamer. Boys double-teamed. Probably thought he had three kids on him. Seamer, pass, stolen, knocked loose. Hagemaster the steal for the Griffins. They go down low, and Bellevue went right around the Shoes defender and missed the layup. Rebound taken down by Joey Nieberge. Away to Brendan Nieberge. So it's still 7-0. Heck of a move. Shot just didn't go. Caleb Blummer feeds down the lane. Joey Nieberge down the lane. Big collision. Let's see if they can get the number of this car.
Kyle Olabegi committing the personal. That'll be his first.
So they send Joey Nieberge to the line. 22 fouled 22. 4:47 to go, first quarter. It's the championship of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. I'm thinking people home on a Friday night saying, oh, that's basketball on the TV. Foul shot short. So the Shoes still haven't scored. One more shot. That was a shooting foul. Huge crowd here tonight. My, this is nice to see.
Big crowd from T-Town, big crowd from the surrounding area, it appears. There's a lot of folks interested in this championship game.
Joy's second foul shot, too strong. Missed them both, but Seamer the board for the Shoes. To Caleb Blummer, and T-Town sets it up. Left side to Jemmer Nieberge. Out top, still on the dribble. Now right side, Brendan Nieberge tries a three. No good. Rebound taken down by Hagemaster. And then he lost it. So it'll go back to Teutopolis. And his change here. Second turnover for Lincoln Way East. Shoe sit down, Joey Nieberge and Blummer. And into the fray are, well, we got both Logan Repke and Garrett Gaddis. They usually do come in at the same time, their first appearance of the game. And it's the case tonight. Shoes down 7-0, but neither team has scored for a while. Repke to Gaddis. Seamer inside, can't get open. Side to Brendan Nieberge. Brings it out top. Right side, the catch by Gaddis. Now to Seamer, rolls down low. Shot no good, but a foul before the shot, I'm pretty sure, and it'll be out of bounds to the Shoes.
Well, Seamer had posted up against Hagemaster a couple of times and wasn't successful in the sense of being able to muscle him out of there. That time he used his quickness from the high post and got to the rim.
Brendan Nieberge from the baseline into Jemmer Nieberge, and now out to Gaddis. Head of the key to Jemmer Nieberge and to Seamer and to Brendan Nieberge. Now he puts it on the floor. Side to Gaddis. Lost the handle, gets it back and away safely. Repke with the ball to Jemmer Nieberge, to Seamer, to Jemmer Nieberge in the lane. Lost the handle, but gets it back, being closely guarded. Pass to the side, knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Teutopolis, though. They'll inbound right in front of the Lincoln Way East bench.
Tolliver got out there and knocked that one away. The foul, by the way, was on Caden Ross, his first, team second.
Nieberge gets it in to Seamer. Caleb in the lane, spin move, shot over two, no good, little strong. Rebound, grabbed by T-Town, putting it up and in is Logan Repke, and the Shoes are on the board.
Gaddis got the board and found Repke underneath. Not the most likely combination to score inside, but T-Town will take it.
So it's 7-2. Shoes finally on the board. Inside shot won't go, but boy, the follow goes. Tolliver missed, but George Bellevue got a big hand up there and just dropped it back in. and it's 9-2 Lincoln Way East. Brendan Nieberge free throw line, hits the break, goes on the side. Gaddis to Repke, fed to Seamer. Caleb, just one of the bigs against whole lots of bigs. And a reach-in foul here on East as Brendan Nieberge was trying to get up and set up a shot.
Hagemeister came over to help, and he got caught reaching in. That's Mac Hagemeister's first foul and the team's third.
He sits down, Hagemeister does, and Brendan Sanders checks in, a 6'4 sophomore. 9-2 Lincoln Way East. They got 7 quick. Now nobody scored much since then. Been 2-2 since then. Shoes need to get a bucket, then a stop. Build it back closer. Over on the side, Brendan Nieberge missed the 3. Rebound came right back to him, and he puts it up and in. So he missed the 3, but he got the 2 on the putback, and now it's a 9-4 game.
It's a good job of following your shot. You're taught to do it, but rarely do kids do it, and paid off for Brendan.
Corner 3 tried here. Good. Tylen Oliver. He has 5, and now it's 12-4.
Yeah, both Teutopolis defenders went with the guy who cut through to the lane, and that left him open.
High post, catch by Seamer, back to the basket. Now he turns around looking for somebody to get it to. Brendan Nieberge tries a 3, and he got it. That'll help. Brendan with 5, shoes within 5. It's 12-7. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Brendan struggled from beyond the arc in a couple of these games. He knocked the big one down there. Hopefully that gets him feeling good.
Ross left side to Tolliver. Back to Ross. Down in the corner. The catch by Oleg Beggy. And now they run it back out top to Ross. And 12-7. Lincoln Way East in front of T-Town. Championship of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Glad to have you with us. Ross with the ball on the side. Tolliver for 3 more. This one's no good. Seamer skies for the rebound for T-Town. To Brendan Nieberge to James Nieberge. Out top, still on the dribble, down the lane. Spin move, shot for 2. No good. He got fouled on the shot, though. Jemmers going to the line, shoot a pair.
Yeah, it was a nice spin move, and it looked like it was going to be a good recovery by Bellevue as he appeared to be able to block the shot pretty clean, but on his follow-through, he got into the arm of James Nieberge, so he'll be at the line for a couple.
Again, you can find this game on video on YouTube, and check it out. Pictures from the House of Wayne and Friends. Foul shot no good. Change here for East. They bring Braden Lovell in, a 6'6 senior. And T-Town sits down Garrett Gaddis. So that change for Teutopolis is Joey Nieberge's back. This is about as big as T-Town can go. 12-7 East. Second foul shot, no good. Missed them both. That's tough. Rebound, Brendan Sanders for East. Lincoln Way East, there's also a Lincoln Way West. They've been in this tournament, too. Over on the side, Tolliver. They go down low. Catch by Bellevue. Shot off the glass. Good. Holy cow. He is a load, man.
I don't know how you're going to stop that. You can't let him get that position that low. If you do, he's pretty much going to score, it looks like.
He has 4, and it's 14-7, a 7-point lead again for East. Shoes have never led. They were down 7-0 out of the gate. Repke to Joey Nieberge, to Jemmer Nieberge, to Brendan Nieberge. Met the Nieberges. Now to Seamer. Out top, the catch by Repke. Nice feed down the lane. Layup good by James Nieberge.
Well, you're right. That pass was right on the money. Led James right into the layup.
14-9. Shoes back within 5. 25 seconds first quarter. See if George Kalimas goes for the last one here.
T-Town switching defensively. They've gone to a 2-3 zone here.
We're up here above the timberline so we can see stuff like that. Down to 13 seconds. Just working it out top, B.J. Powell. Now he moves down low. Got it knocked loose. Shoes the steal. Brendan Nieberge, head of the key 3 at the buzzer. Won't go, and the tap is good. Will they count it? No. Came after the buzzer. 5-point game. It's the championship game of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. It's Lincoln Way East 14, Teutopolis 9 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
2 turnovers, and they actually out-rebounded Lincoln Way East at the end, 8-6 in that quarter. But T-Town 1 of 5 from three-point range.
They've had balanced scoring, 4 for Bellevue, 5 for Tolliver, 5 for Oleg Beggy, to get them to 14 points. Shoes have 5 for Brendan Nieberge, 2 for Jemmer Nieberge, and 2 for Logan Repke. Shoes will get the ball to start this second quarter of our championship game at the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Boy, it's been one of the best. Mitch Custer checks in to start the second quarter for T-Town. He had the ball for a minute. Now to Jemmer Nieberge. They had to wait on Caleb Blummer. He fell down. Now he's back up. They get it inside to Seamer. Nice no-look pass. Layup. Good. And he got the foul. Nice move to the hole by Joey Nieberge. He put the layup in. And he's got the and one coming. This would get the Shoes within 2.
Moving without the ball. Joey Nieberge saw Seamer posting up and cut towards the basket. Seamer saw him, said, hey, here you go. And he laid it up and in as the foul was committed by B.J. Powell.
Nieberge's foul shot good. Joey's first 3 points makes this a 2-point game. It's 14-12. So it was 7-0 out of the gate. Shoes have outscored him 12-5 since then. Griffins across the half line. Ty Tolliver, good ball player. Head of the key, still on the dribble. Decides to load it up for 3, and he buried it. Well, that's a nice option. He has 8. And the lead's back to 5 for East, 17-12. Custer working a point now for T10. Got it across the half line away to Seamer. Looking for a cutter, but nobody home, so back out to Joey Nieberge. Being closely guarded. Away now to Jemmer Nieberge, to Custer, to Joey Nieberge. Left side, Blummer the catch. Now he puts it on the floor. Out top, there's the bounce pass to the cutter. It was Jemmer Nieberge, but he didn't get there quite in time, and it's a turnover on T-Town.
Yeah, just barely missed connections on that backdoor cut, and after the turnover for Teutopolis, their first in the quarter, they make a change.
Jemmer Nieberge down, Brendan Nieberge is back. 5-point lead. Now, you know, East scored a 3 their last trip. And you don't want them to get away and push this lead back up to 7 or 8 here. On the side, Tolliver. Away now to B.J. Powell. He's working it right in front of the T-Town bench. Out top to Bellevue. He's not hard to spot.
No.
Away now to Oleg Beggy.
He's not hard to spot.
He's not hard to spot. Loads it up for 3. Rims out, no good. Joey Nieberge a rebound for T-Town. Looks up court, nobody home, so he puts it on the floor. Back to the basket at the free throw line. There's the cutter, Custer, and he tried to get it in the middle, and that's almost impossible because there's 14 feet of people in his way. It's knocked away, but it'll stay with T-Town. Gaddis back. Down goes Blummer for T-Town. So Custer, Brendan Nieberge, Joey Nieberge, Seamer, and I've got it inbounds to Seamer, and the shot for 2, in and out. Rebound taken down by East. Tolliver gets it, looking to get it across the half line, and he does. They stop on the wing. They go in underneath. Great pass, Oleg Beggy to Bellevue. The shot's good, and there's a whistle, and Chet Rader's down on the baseline. Fouls on T-Town. So count the basket. Yes.
Yeah, they counted the basket.
I was waiting to get everything sorted out. Bellevue was 6, makes it 19-12.
And I'm sorting out who the foul's on. Apparently 2-4. That's Mitch Custer's first.
He could get lost in the crowd. Not the tallest duck in the puddle there. Foul shot's no good. Brendan Nieberge the rebound for Teutopolis. 19-12 Lincoln Way East. They led the whole game with 5:47 left in the second quarter in our championship game. Seamer, little lean, now off to Brendan Nieberge. Brendan head of the key, thought about a three, and they covered him up. So over to Custer, now to Gaddis. Left wing, Brendan Nieberge now down on the corner to Joey Nieberge. Out to Custer, lob down low, good catch by Seamer. Went inside, shot no good, he got fouled. Now, Seamer went in, Bellevue hit the deck real hard, but the official says, well, that's not going to matter. But then as Seamer went ahead and tried the shot, he got fouled.
And it's Mac Hegemaster who just came back onto the court, and now he picks up his second foul. It's the team's 6th, but Seamer will be at the line, and we'll see what they want to do with him. They appear to have someone at the table getting set to check in. Could be.
Surprisingly, perspiration in the lane from the kids who fell down there. That maintenance work's done. Here's the foul shot. Seamer's first one rattled out. Have they made a foul shot?
Joey Nieberge completed a 3-point play. So at this point in time, they are 1 for 6 at the line. Obviously, if they'd make their free throws, granted, all of them, they'd be tied up right now.
Custer back out for T-Town. We got the Nieberges, Seamer, and Gaddis right now. That foul shot's good. That's Seamer's first point, and it's 19-13. Still right in it. 6-point game. Just 3 minutes into the second quarter. Real close to an extra step for mankind there. But they get it away to Caden Ross. Now to Tolliver. They lob underneath. Tough catch. Olegbegy got it and put it up and in. He didn't have much room to work. He has 7, and now the lead's up to 8. Matching the biggest lead East has had. 21-13 the score. Brendan Nieberge right side, and off the ball we've got a hold. And I think the guilty party's Brendan Sanders.
Looks to be. If so, it's his first and the team's the team's 7th. So it's 1-1 for James Nieberge, who was just trying to make a cut away from the ball on the baseline, and officials caught the hold.
Stops clock with 4:54 to go second quarter. Foul shot, no good. Too strong, man. They're just killing themselves by not making these foul shots. He's got the rebound, as they are prone to do. Ross has it across the half line, a pass to Sanders. Back out to Ross. Left side now to Tolliver, so it's the 1-2-3 offense here. That's their numbers. Corner 3 put up, in and out, no good by Tolliver, and the Shoes get the board. Seamer off to Gaddis. Garrett across the half line, left side, Joey Nieberge. Top the catch to Jemmer Nieberge. To Gaddis. Jemmer down the lane. Oh, missed the layup. Did get fouled. He'll be at the line to shoot 2.
In my mind, T-Town's got to keep attacking, just like we talked about in the earlier game with Effingham. I know you're down, but you're drawing fouls on these guys. That could benefit you in the long run, as Olegbegy just picked up his 2nd. But boy, you've got to convert on these free throws, and so far, that's been an issue, to say the least.
21-13 East. Foul shot good. There you go.
I'm telling you, Teutopolis cannot make a free throw.
Keep that up.
I'm trying.
All right. Logan Repke checks back in for T-Town for Joey Nieberge. And welcome to the pool, Josh Boers. He's a 6'2 senior for East. That'll give Mr. 2-foul Olegbegy a break. So 21-14. About halfway through the second quarter. Second foul shot. Rims out and in. Jemmer with 4. Shoes back within 6, 21-15.
You're welcome, Shoes fans.
They'll say, hey, Matt, I heard you say that. Down court, they get it on the side. Boers with the ball. Out to Ross. Ross working on the Shoes, Garrett Gaddis. Load up for 3, and he made it. That's more remarkable. I don't know, maybe that he shot it is more remarkable. Anyway, Caden Ross just hit one from the shoebox almost, and it's 24-15. There's a 9-point lead for East. I don't know how you defend that shot.
You don't. If they're going to make that all night, you're going to lose.
Seamer for 2. Got it. There you go. Now the lid's starting to come off. Caleb with 3, and it's 24-17. So a 7-point game. 3.5 to go before halftime. Again, this game is being video cast. You can check on the YouTube channel. Down in the corner now going baseline. Big collision. Tyler got way up there and made the layup, and he's checking the parts before he sprints back up off the floor. That gives him 10 tonight, and it's 26-17.
T-Town tried to get in position to take a charge, but Tolliver kind of twisted away from it, and then when their bodies did glance off of each other, they were both thrown off balance, and then the ball got knocked away after the I mean, there was a lot going on.
All that stuff happened, yeah. Brendan Nieberge with the ball across the half line for T-Town. Still on the dribble, being guarded by Sanders. Brendan still working it out top. Leans, got the pass away finally to Gaddis. Gaddis puts it on the floor into the lane. Away to Jemmer Nieberge. Out to Brendan Nieberge. Boy, he's ready to catch and shoot, but then he had somebody looming over his head, so they got it to Jemmer, and a little runner down the lane. 6 for Jemmer. Shoes within 7. It's 26-19.
James Nieberge has played a heck of a tournament, and most of it is because of his ability to slash and drive just like that.
Sanders with the ball now over on the side to Tolliver, who can let it go, as we know, anywhere in the half court. 7-point lead for East. 2:15 to go before halftime. Left side, the catch by Tolliver. Out top, they try a 3. It's no good. Put up out there by Bellevue. And a rebound goes to Jemmer Nieberge. So James gets it down court, and the Shoes could get within 5 here, maybe 4. Seamer puts it on the floor to Repke, to Brendan Nieberge. Lob to Seamer. In the lane, spin move, big collision, and he got the offensive foul that time. Bellevue hit the deck again, and this time he got the call, the offensive foul on Seamer. So second turnover on the Shoes in the quarter.
Just Seamer's first foul, only the team's third. It could have been some acting involved there a little bit, but that's become part of the game.
Sure went down like a shot.
And I know Caleb Seamer could send you down like a shot if he wanted to.
Heaven knows.
But I don't know that there was as much contact as what was implied. But again, that's part of the game.
Yes, that's true. Darn it. Brendan Sanders checks out now. And into the lineup this time for East is Matt Hudick. He's a 5'10 junior. Wearing number 10. Meanwhile, the cleanup crew after the game's not going to have to work quite so hard.
I know.
East doing a great job. Out of bounds to East. They're up 7 with the ball, and 1:48 to go in the first half. Backcourt, Caden Ross working against James Nieberge, or against Gaddis. Got it across the half line. Hudick with it. Over to Powell. Down in the corner, the catch and shoot. Shot good. Wow. That shot by Ross went way up in the air and then fell in. So he's got 6 on a couple of threes, and now the lead's 10.
And a couple of long threes.
Yes, just about as much room as you got in a half court he's taken. Gaddis for 3. Got it. That helps. Garrett Gaddis, big 3 for T-Town. Shoes back within 7, 29-22.
I tell you what, Seamer set him a nice screen, and Gaddis just popped out there, and they found him.
Minute to go before halftime. Driving it inside Powell. He got called for steps. So good work. And a turnover on East. Their first turnover in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, Coach Reeder was fired up when that turnover happened, because he's hoping for another bucket and a stop to end this half, and that would put T-Town right in the mix of it.
They got that 3, so that cut it from 10 to 7. Let's see what happens here with 45 seconds left before halftime. Gaddis out top, holds. Now he gets it away to Seamer. Out top to Joey Nieberge. Now to Brendan Nieberge. Now to Jemmer Nieberge. No brothers involved in those three, in case you didn't know that. Now to Gaddis, now to Seamer. Down low, Brendan Nieberg. He shot for two, block, and a foul. And Brendan going to the line to shoot a pair here with 26 seconds left in this second quarter.
I love the motion. I love the cutting, and I love the pass initially to Brendan. I thought, though, he was a little farther underneath than maybe he even realized when he started to go up with that shot. I think he might have been bailed out a little bit with the foul from Boers, but T-Town doesn't care. They're at the line.
And they made the foul shot. Brendan has 6, shoes within 6. Now Seamer gets a breather with his last 26 seconds.
I think that's smart to get him out of there. I mean, he's only got one foul, but...
Second one, Brendan Nieberg. Good. He has 7. It's a 5-point game. Let's see what East does. They go coast to coast, but the layup won't go for Powell. The putback is blocked. The loose ball is on the floor at the head of the key. We've eventually got a scrum and a whistle. And do we have a foul?
Yep. Foul whistled on Gaddis. They said he was a little too aggressive when they were jumping in there going for the ball.
Boy, that's a tough call.
It certainly is. It's his first, and it's the team's 4th. The good news is it doesn't put them at the line.
Hey, you got 2 kids down on the floor trying to get the ball. Man. All right, 15 seconds left before halftime. Shoes are back within 5 here, 29-24. East with the ball. They get it in deep. The catch by Hudick. They'll go for the last one here. Powell with the ball. Boy, if you can stop them from scoring, that's a lift. To the corner. Ross, 3, no good. Rebound taken down by them. The shot at the buzzer, bounced off, no good. Wouldn't have counted anyway. 5-point game at halftime. I'm not leaving. I don't think you are either. At the break in the championship game of the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, it's Lincoln Way East 29, Teutopolis 24 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Since 1937, Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been proud to support local and area teams, and that continues with this year's Christmas Classic. Good luck, area teams, from the family at Geckner Brothers.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all of your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
The attorneys and staff at Taylor Law Office welcomes the players and teams to the Effingham Teutopolis Boys Christmas Basketball Classic. Taylor Law Office hopes everyone enjoys the competition.
It's the Christmas Classic Championship game, and Tingley Insurance Company wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Diedrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Christmas Classic. Good luck to all of our area teams. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3. Since 1937, Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been proud to support local and area teams, and that continues with this year's Christmas Classic. Good luck, area teams, from the family at Geckner Brothers.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all of your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
The attorneys and staff at Taylor Law Office welcomes the players and teams to the Effingham Teutopolis Boys Christmas Basketball Classic. Taylor Law Office hopes everyone enjoys the competition.
It's the Christmas Classic Championship game, and Tingley Insurance Company wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Diedrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Christmas Classic. Good luck to all of our area teams. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
That smoked turkey. Holy cow, that was good. So just dropping that in there. A good sponsor. 29-24, Lincoln Way East in front of T-Town by 5 as we start the second half. The Griffins. It's the Wooden Shoes and the Griffins. Two good nicknames going at each other for the championship of this tournament. Griffins ball. They get it into Mac Hagemeister, who's back. Tagamaster. I keep saying Meister. Tagamaster. Let's see what they can do. Again, they were up by as many as 10. Now it's 5 as we start the second half. Caden Ross to George Bellevue. Down in the corner to Ty Tolliver. In the lane, Bellevue can't shoot. Gets it away to Oleg Beggy. They go underneath. Lots of contact. Shot won't go for Hagemaster. And a rebound to Brendan Nieberge for T-Town. Down to Joy Nieberge. He got there to catch it. Shot no good, and he got fouled. Boy, Joy Nieberge took it right to the hole and drew the foul.
Well, Mac Hagemaster is going to think he might as well not even showed up for the game because he just got whistled for his third foul in 30 seconds in the third quarter, and he didn't play a whole lot more than that in the first half.
Big's not everything. You got to know what to do with it. Joy Nieberge goes to the line and makes the first one, and it's a 4-point game, 29-25.
And listen, Mac Hagemaster is a good ball player, but it's just Teutopolis has been challenging to him, and he's fouled a lot.
Second foul shot too strong. Bellevue the rebound for the Griffins. They get it away to Caden Ross, who gets it across the half line. Out of Tolliver. And they send it to the left wing here to Bellevue. Into the lane, going down low. Shot for 2, no good. Rebound grabbed by T-Town. Seamer gets it. Shoes could make it 2 or 1 this trip. Brendan Nieberge out top. Good matchup in Tolliver.
Yeah.
Brennan still looking to penetrate and finally does with a pass that led Jimmer Nieberge a little long, but he got it. Head of the key, still on the dribble, gets it away to Seamer. Side, Jimmer Nieberge down the lane, stops, can't shoot. Joey Nieberge goes baseline, shot off balance, no good. Rebound taken down by Bellevue for East. They get it across the half line with a pass to Tolliver. He loads up for 2-3. And they counted as a 3. Tolliver, man, I didn't think he was going to make that on a bet, and he drained it. So 13, and the lead's back to 7, 32-25. Pass on the left side. Nice save by Blummer. That just about took him out of bounds.
He basically had to post up to catch that on the wing.
James Nieberge down the lane, gets it away to Joey. Joey into the lane, lot of contact. They get it away safely to Blummer. He pulls it back out. He's going to keep that dribble going. Left side, Joey Nieberge down low. Seamer posts up, puts it up. It's around, no good. Rebound taken down by Oleg Beggy. Here comes East, a big collision at midcourt as Blummer was trying to reach in as the crowd went by, and he got the foul.
Picks up his first on the half. That last trip, Seamer was working on Hegemaster, and I kind of like that. Tried to get him out of there, and he was leaning and banging, and it was close. It could have been a foul, but it wasn't whistled that way that trip.
East inbounds into backcourt. Ross across the half line, going to the hole. Big collision at the free throw line. Joey Nieberge and Bellevue. That's 2 tons of fun. Let's see what happens here.
A foul is whistled against Teutopolis. We know that much, and you said it was Nieberge that was involved in the collision, so I'd suspect he's guilty of the foul, but so far they're trying to get the numbers straight at the scorer's table.
And they're calling one of the officials over. So it's Brendan Nieberge 2 instead of 22.
So that's his first, team's second.
Out of bounds to East. They get it up in the front court. Away to Oleg Beggy. Driving it inside, Tolliver out to Ross for 3, and it's no good, but the rebound comes right back out to Ross, but it's knocked loose by Jimmer Nieberge, and he lays it up and in. Hello. James Nieberge with 8. Shoes back within 5, 32-27.
Clever play to tip that ahead to himself. He knew he couldn't control it necessarily with the Lincoln Way East player right there, but he tipped it ahead because his momentum was taking him there, and then he finished.
Nieberge just beat everybody on that play. Here's a shot for 2, good by Tolliver. My goodness, that kid can shoot.
And he had a man right with him. Nothing T-Town can do about that.
15 for Tolliver already, almost a steal. No, it is stolen. East comes away with it as the Shoes tried to get it down low. First turnover on T-Town in the quarter. We're 3 minutes into that quarter. Yeah, he was lining up to shoot Ross, and I'm figuring he can hit it. And he tries a 3, and he made it. Gee, Manetly. That's 9 for Caden Ross, and all of a sudden, T-Town's down 10.
He shot the ball 5 times, and he has 9 points. That's not a bad percentage.
Coach Reeder says we need to chat. Timeout, T-Town, 4:32 to go, third quarter championship, the Effingham T-Town Classic. It's Lincoln Way East 37, Teutopolis 27 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Krupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Oh yeah, it's fun to see the crowd and see people from all over the area taking in this contest, and they haven't been disappointed.
37-27, a couple of threes and a couple of trips has allowed Lincoln Way East to extend the lead to 10.
Now Lincoln Way East to switch to a half-court 1-2-2.
Shoes have never led. They're down 10 right now, halfway through the third quarter. Jemmer Nieberge or James, your choice. In the lane, the pass to Joey. Down the corner, well, no, it's somebody else's corner. It went over Brendan Nieberge's head out of bounds. And now they're saying that somebody for East touched the ball. So T-Town keeps it.
In my mind, you either have to say it's off of East or you have to call a foul on East because they affected that ball.
So they get it inbounded and they go way cross court with it to Seamer. So T-Town with a chance to get a little closer here. Joey Nieberge got it knocked away from behind. It's loose, but it's grabbed back by Gaddis. Nice work. Garrett Gaddis picks up the dribble. Joey Nieberge there says, here, give it to me. Over to Jemmer, down in the corner to Brendan. Inside Seamer, tried to go across the lane with a pass, which hardly ever works, and it's stolen, and the shot put up by Ross, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with East. But a nice defensive effort.
Ross is probably going to say, I'll just stay out beyond the arc from now on. That's his first shot from inside the three-point arc in the game.
Joey Nieberge sits down for T-Town, and they send Repke back in. And down goes Hagemaster. And back into the fray, Brendan Sanders for East.
And he got escorted all the way to the scorer's table by his coach, Columbus. So he was getting instructions all the way up until the last second.
Off the inbound, they don't shoot. Now they get it out top to Ross. He gets into the lane, and some people thought he traveled. They go back to Ross. He tries a three, front of the rim, no good, but the rebound came right back to him, and he lays it up and in. Golly. That's 11 for Ross, and the lead is 12, 39-27.
Littlest guy on the court, but you got to box out.
T-Town scored 3 points in the third quarter. Brendan Nieberge and a whistle, and he didn't penetrate. They had the count on and closely guarded, and that adds up to a turnover on the Shoes. They're third and a quarter.
Yep. It was a 7-0 advantage in the first quarter about halfway through. Now in the second half, it's still a 7-point advantage here in this quarter for Lincoln Way East.
It's 29-24 when the half started. There's a shot put up.
Tylon Tolliver.
Thank you. I lost track there. Tolliver was 17 now. And now it's a 14-point lead for East. 41-27. Brendan Nieberge right side. Out top, the catch by Jemmer Nieberge. Left side to Repke, and somehow he tried to save it, but he couldn't. Pass to the side. He only had about an inch and a half of room, and he just couldn't corral it. 4 turnovers now in T-Town this quarter, and Choose One chat some more. 2:48 to go, third quarter, back in 30. It's Lincoln Way East 41, Teutopolis 27 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
You wouldn't have been able to call the game if you'd have been down there, Craig. I mean,
I could have
hate to miss this.
We're streaming it. I could have watched it and called it.
Okay. You try that. See how that goes.
Might be a little delay, but who knows?
Put that on your expense account.
Modern technology. It's a 14-point lead for East. That's the matter at hand. And they're driving it inside. A shot put up by Oleg Beggy, no good, and it got blocked, and I think Oleg Beggy got blocked too. But T-Town gets the rebound. Out top, Brendan Nieberge. Shoes need a bucket. Down 41-27. T-Town scored 3 points in the third quarter. They get it underneath to Seamer, and he got held a little, and a foul on East.
I think Tolliver said, as long as I'm holding, I might as well do it all the way. And it wasn't anything malicious or anything. Tolliver picks up his first foul, team's second.
So out of bounds to the Shoes on their baseline. Brendan Nieberge will be the inbounder. And we have a change for East. Powell's back. They're going to give Ross a breaker so he can ice his arm. Man, he shoots it from out.
Yeah.
Brendan Nieberge inbound shot. Gaddis for 3, won't go. Rebound taken down by Powell. They get it underneath, and a great step by Oleg Beggy, but he missed the layup. Now there's a battle for the board, and they called a foul. So T-Town must have got too much Oleg Beggy.
Yeah, got him on the arm. Oleg Beggy was trying to get it away from a trio of Shoes, and Gaddis called for the foul, his first, team's third. They're lining up for free throws. Couple of shots on the way.
Was a 5-point game when this quarter started. Now it's a 14-point game. Oleg Beggy taking his time. The foul shot rattles out. He's sitting on 7 points. Shoes are going to bring Joey Nieberge back in. And down goes Jemmer Nieberge. Shoes are 12-1. And we were there for the championship game of the T-Town, or the championship St. Anthony Thanksgiving tournament. That's when they got the loss to Breeze Central. Here we are at another championship game.
Yeah. Shoes are hoping for a little bit of a different outcome, but it's going to take a big comeback here.
I'll bet if they keep getting in championship games, they'll win one.
Oh, yeah.
Foul shot, good. So a miss and a make. Oleg Beggy with 8, and it's 42-27. So now it's a 15-point lead, and that's the biggest of the night. Seymour tried to go underneath, and it's knocked off the hand of an East kid. So it'll stay with T-Town to inbound by the basket.
Boy, they had a pretty good cut initially, but then Oleg Beggy recovered to at least swat it away.
Brendan Nieberge gets it into Joey Nieberge. Got it away somehow to Mitch Custer, who's back in the game and lost the handle on it, and he has to throw it in, and Brendan Nieberge got it, and he shoots for 3, and it's no good. And Oleg Beggy, the rebound for East. He clears it to Tolliver. Here they come, and there they go as they threw it out of bounds. So it'll go back to T-Town. First turnover, first on East in the quarter. They don't give you many margins for error to catch up. Shoes down 15. Again, 3 points for T-Town in the quarter. Brendan Nieberge across the half line. Bounce pass to Seymour. Now to Brendan Nieberge. Head of the key 3. Back to the rim. No good. Rebound. Oh, my. Look at Joey Nieberge take it away, but he missed the layup. And a rebound, Oleg Beggy for East. And he gets it away to Powell. And Powell got fouled at least once.
Couple of candidates, as you mentioned, and the foul is on Gaddis. So now all of a sudden he has 3 fouls in the ball game, and the team has 4 this half.
Pretty quiet across the floor from us where the Shoes fans are sitting. Man, another change. Here's Josh Jankowski. I'm checking my spelling here. Josh Jankowski into the lineup here for East. He is a 6'3" junior. And he's a big lad. 42-27 East off the inbound. Corner 3 won't go off the hands of East. And the rebound comes down to T-Town. Custer's got it across the half line. Seymour set him a screen. Gets it away now to Brendan Nieberge. To Custer. Down in the corner, Jemmer Nieberge. Out top on the dribble. Left side, Custer. Down low, tough catch, but Joey made it. Got it out to Seymour. Now to Jemmer Nieberge. Custer, corner, Joey Nieberge around the defender on the baseline, put it up, came out. Rebound grabbed by Jankowski for East, and he gets fouled. Boy, it's a nice move to the hole by Joey Nieberge, but shot wouldn't go.
Yeah, he did a good job to get positioned, did Jankowski, and then he was fouled immediately by Caleb Seymour, as Seymour has his second.
Down to half a minute to go in the third quarter, and East's up by 15. Let's see what happens here. They get it across the half line in the person of B.J. Powell. He slings it down to Oleg Beggy. Back out to Powell. Down to 20 seconds. Count down the clock on the third quarter. T-Town down 15. So this is painful for the Shoes to have to watch time elapse. Ball went off the hands of Powell, though, and a turnover on East. So, second turnover on them, and the Shoes have 6.6 seconds to get a little closer. Custer down, Gaddis in for T-Town. So let's see what can happen in 6.6 seconds. Usually a lot, yeah. Brendan Nieberge gets the ball inbounded across the half line, got his pocket picked. Going down low, Oligbegi shot, good at the buzzer. How about that? Kyle Oligbegi in double figures with 10, and the Shoes are down 17 going to the fourth quarter. All right, after 3 here at the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, it's Lincoln Way East 44. Teutopolis 27 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Since 1937, Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been proud to support local and area teams, and that continues with this year's Christmas Classic. Good luck, area teams, from the family at Geckner Brothers.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Probst Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
And Lincoln Way East were both 1 of 2 from the free throw line. That's the only place where T-Town was even with them, as East was 6 of 14 from the field, T-Town 1 of 7. East had 9 rebounds to T-Town's 6, 2 turnovers to T-Town's 5. East was 3 of 5 from the three-point arc, 2 of 5, and T-Town 0 of 3.
Yeah, East outscored T-Town 15-3 in the third quarter, and they lead at 17 as we start the last quarter. Joey Nieberge in the corner, got it into the lane, and it's swatted away and stolen. Grabbed by Tolliver. Now it's loose on the floor, and we got traveling, and it'll go back to the Shoes. Well, that worked out well for the Shoes in that exchange.
Each team trades turnovers there as a scrambling Shoes, and particularly Caleb Blummer. He's the one who kept that ball kind of alive after it was taken away. He dove through there and knocked it loose, and eventually that led to the turnover for East.
Brandon Nieberge will inbound right in front of the Shoes bench. We'll talk with Chad Reeder on the post-game show. Again, a reminder, this game is on TV. You can go to our YouTube channel and check it out. Brandon Nieberge to Joey Nieberge. Down the lane, scoop shot off balance, no good. He certainly did get fouled. Took it right at Hagemaster, and Hagemaster was happy to oblige.
Yeah, he's done a good job of fouling tonight. He has 4. And Joey Nieberge goes to the line for a couple.
So this is the Shoes' hope, is that they can get caught up with the clock stopped. Nieberge's foul shot, good. Joey has 5. That makes it 44-28. So again, the lead was 17 right at the end of the third quarter. 15-3 in the third quarter for East. Nieberge makes them both. Joey was 6, and now he gets a breather. Garrett Gaddis checks back in.
T-Town's going to apply some full court pressure here. They got to try something, down 15 at this point.
Still 7:28 to go, so lots of time. See if they can work something out here. Bellevue across the half line. We haven't talked much about Bellevue lately. They go inside. Oligbegi shot over 2, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it up short. Rebound, Jimmer Nieberge for T-Town. He's wanting to beat the crowd. Now he slows down. He can count, and the numbers were not with him. So away to Gaddis. Left side, Brendan Nieberge. He brings it out top. Slings it right side. Tough catch for Gaddis, but he made it. Out top, Seamer goes down low. Now goes to the corner. Blummer with it. Out top to Brendan Nieberge. Seamer for 2. Shot short. Rebound taken down by Ross. Down court. Pass stolen back by Seamer. Cross court to Brendan Nieberge. He steps back, tries a 3, no good. No good. It tried twice, bounced off, and a rebound goes to Tolliver for East. Down low, good catch. layup good by George Bellevue. He has 8. The lead's back to 17. We've got time. 6:25 left in this one. It's East 46, Teutopolis 29 on KJ Country at 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
And operated.
Hey, a reminder, they'll be announcing an all-tournament team after the game ends, so stick around for that. We'll talk with Chet Reeder and sum up this tournament, which has been wonderful.
It's been a great tournament. It really has been competitive all the way through. I mean, Lincoln Way East is in control of this one right now, but Teutopolis is still fighting.
17-point lead for East, 46-29. We've down to 6:15 to go. Gaddis trapped, got it away to Brendan Nieberge. In the lane, stops, shoots, short, had to fade away, and he lost a little oomph on it. Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by East. So it's out of bounds to T-Town. Joey Nieberge comes back. Caleb Blummer has a seat. T-Town 12-1 going into this game.
Yeah.
And they're going to win a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah. So is Lincoln Way East.
Well, yes. I kind of was taking that for granted. Inbounded deep to Seamer. Down to Jemmer Nieberge. Left side, Brendan Nieberge. Back out to Jemmer, head of the key. Right side to Joy Nieberge. So, 3 Nieberges working around the arc. Brendan tries a 3. No good. Boy, that looked good. George Bellevue, the rebound for East. Gets it down court. Corralled finally. Oleg Beggy got the rebound. Down court to Bellevue. And the East squad says, well, we're way ahead. Maybe we can take a little air out of the ball here.
It wouldn't be a problem for them.
Driving it inside, Tolliver, layup, won't go. Man, it's the first thing he's done wrong, I think. Brendan Nieberge, the rebound for T-Town off to Gaddis to the corner. Jemmer Nieberge to Seamer. Seamer tries to back in. Lots of collision, lots of banging. Shot Brendan Nieberge for 3, no good. Look at Joy get in there, flew in there and got the board. Got it knocked loose, though. Stolen by a Hagemaster. Down court, Ross. Shot no good. It got blocked by Seamer. Then we got a foul, I think, after all that, but maybe on the shot. Boy, the trail official came running from over by the East scorer's table, or bench, rather.
Seamer picked up the foul on the shot block attempt, and so Ross goes to the line for a couple. Seamer's 3rd, team 6th.
5:02 left in this one. It's 46-29, Lincoln Way East in front of T-Town. See what happens here. Foul shot up and no good, but it was shooting foul. He's got 1 to go. Caden Ross sitting on 11 points tonight. Down goes Brendan Nieberge as Custer comes back in for Teutopolis. I think Jemmer Nieberge looked over this and says, man, this guy's tall by me.
That is true.
Ross ready for his second one, and there's position on the lane. The shot's no good, and there's a lane violation, so he's going to get 1 more. The lane violation was obvious. It was just going to be a question of whether the foul shot went in. It didn't, so he gets to try again. Seamer and Bellevue over there, Oleg Beggy having some fun. That one's good. Ross with a dozen, and it's 47-29. 18-point lead. And 4:54 to go. Jemmer Nieberge drives it inside. Reverse layup. Good, but he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
So a turnover on T-10. Gosh.
He made a great move, but he just really ran out of room. And his length, he was able to get back to the basket, but can't step out.
Tylen Tolliver across the half line, choose double teaming, but he gets it away to Ross. Now out to Hagemaster, who hands it back to Ross. Caden Ross is a 5'10 senior And he's a whirling dervish. They get it down low. Nice catch by Bellevue, and he lays it up and in. Bellevue with 10. 4 kids in double figures now for East.
That's the problem. You can't focus on anybody. They're all threats.
Gaddis out top, left side the pass. Jimmer Nieberge down low. Got through 3 defenders, lays it up and in. James with 10, and we got a whistle. 4:08 to go. Back in a minute. It's 49-31 East leading T-Town here. KJ Country at 102.3.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic. Proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Effingham High School championship game of the 2022 Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic here on KJ Country at 102.3. We, again, way back when the tournament started, we said we'll do a video stream of the championship game. And every year that we haven't had the you-know-what, we've done that. I guess every year we've had a tournament, we've done it. And that's the case tonight. Check our YouTube channel out. And thanks to everybody working on the video end of things. 49-31. It's an 18-point lead for Lincoln Way East. They have the ball, and we're down to 4 minutes to go. High post Hagemaster over in the corner. Shot for Oleg Beggy. No, he passed it back out front to Hagemaster, who tried to get it to Bellevue, who almost lost it but saved it. And now back out to Oleg Beggy. All that amounted was about 10 more seconds.
Yeah, and maybe one too many passed, but Bellevue's such an athlete that he was able to recover.
And Tolliver got guarded just a tad close by Caleb Blummer, and a foul.
And that should send him to the line for a one-on-one opportunity. I'm just guessing, but Tylon Tolliver's probably not a good choice to send to the free throw line.
I'd venture that guess. And we got a change. Gaddis checks back in for Blummer for T-Town.
Blummer was the one who committed the foul, by the way. His second.
Down to 3:37 to go in this one. Let's see what happens at the foul line here for East. They haven't done much wrong. Foul shot, no good. It worked. Rebound, Joey Nieberge for T-Town. Don't think ill of us. Away to Gaddis, and now right side to James Nieberge. Seamer, good move by the cutter, Joey Nieberge, and a pretty pass by Seamer.
The cut was great. The pass was even better. Seamer's such a good passing post.
8 for Joey Nieberge. Shoes make it 49-33, and a ball's knocked loose and a foul on Teutopolis.
This time it's Joey Nieberge picking up the foul. Be his second, and they will send Tylon Tolliver to the free throw line. And I don't know, but I'm just guessing that might not be who you want to send to the line.
I think that's probably right, man. We'll see what happens. Oh, well, all right, maybe it is.
Boy, he's a talented kid.
Yeah, he is.
And, I mean, you could say that virtually about everybody that's on the court.
Yes.
But
hence the championship game.
Yeah.
Right? 18 for Tolliver now. If I was a spoil sport, I'd tell you whether or not he made the all-tournament team. But I'm not going to. Although I have it into my hand, the list. Tolliver's second one good. He has 19. It's a 18-point lead again for Lincoln Way East, 51-33. Joey Nieberge got it knocked loose, cross-court pass stolen away, and a nice little layup. Tylon Tolliver. 21 now. Fourth turnover on T-Town. And we're under 3 minutes to play in a collision, and I'm sure that Gaddis is thinking, well, that wasn't fun. Olagbegi got him in a backcourt foul.
And I'm guessing Rich Columbus thought that was not necessary.
I'm sure he wasn't pleased with that decision.
We're up 20, but just the team's fourth foul on Olagbegi's third.
Seamer with the ball. Gaddis. James Nieberge tried to go to Seamer instead. Brendan Nieberge got it, and he laid it up and in.
So does he get an assist after his pass for Seamer was tipped? I don't know how that works.
All's well that ends well. I'll let you make the call. 9 points now for Brendan Nieberge. On the other end, yet another foul. And 2 at the line here for the Griffins.
Gaddis guilty of the personal. So he has his fourth foul of the ball game. And Mac Hegemaster at the line for a couple, looking for his first points of the game.
Wow. He is a 6'8 junior. Yeah, he'll be back to terrorize people next year. Foul shot, and then it rolled in. So there's his first point.
It was pretty much as much of a brick as you could ever see, but every once in a while, things work out.
Yes, sir. That makes it 54-35. He can make the lead 20 with this one. It's up and it's out. And a rebound, Joey Nieberge. Down to Brendan Nieberge. He's crossed midcourt. Back to Joey. Way cross court to Gaddis. He made the catch. Got it to Seamer. There's the pass inside. Reverse layup won't go for Joey Nieberge. And George Bellevue with a rebound for East. And we're down to 2:10 to go. So we'll talk to Chet. We'll give you the all-tournament team. And recap what's been a wonderful 3 days of basketball. Matt and I are not going to talk much tomorrow. Hagemaster with the ball. Gets it away to Ross. Ross out top to Tolliver. Tolliver down the lane. Puts it up over to... Oh, he went through everybody. He didn't need to put it up over anybody. He went through everybody, and he lays it up and in. Tolliver with 23. Down the lane. Whoops. Gaddis hit the break, and it wouldn't hold. Turnover on T-Town. Garrett went down the lane, and there was all kinds of traffic, and so he hit the break. In fact, he ends up skidding a pivot foot, and they turn it over. The fifth now on T-Town. And the Shoe starters leave the floor. Down to a minute 36 to go. They got a big round of applause from the Shoes loyal fans here. Zach Nieberge. Can't have our full complement of Nieberge's leave. Zach Nieberge checks in, the 5'10 junior. Mitch Custer gets to stay. Who else is out there? Well, Tyler Prummer, 6'3 junior. And that's not all. Logan Lawson's out there, 6'1 junior. And I've got one more kid, and that is soon to be announced. Austin Blummer, there he is.
All right.
Here's a try for three. Shot no good by big old Josh Jankowski, but the rebound is corralled by Hudick, who's back in. So it's a whole bunch of kids that Greg and Matt have to learn early. Ball gets knocked loose. Zach Nieberge gets it for T-Town, so a turnover on East. Under a minute to go. That's the third turnover on East. Corner three, shot no good by Prummer. He got his own rebound to Zach Nieberge, and he puts it up, and it won't go. And a rebound loose. And eventually, Josh Boers says, I'll just have that. So East with the board. And we're down to 40 seconds to go. They get it away to Hudick. He's across the half line. So T-Town is going to finish second in the tournament. And now East throws it away. Pass by Braden Lovell, who's back in the game. Ended up over by Mike Wilson. Fourth turnover on East. We're just deciding the final score. Custer across the half line for T-Town. Right side to Zach Nieberge. They get it away to Prummer. Back over to Zach Nieberge. He goes baseline, can't shoot. Back now to Tyler Prummer. Shot good, and he gets fouled. Nice job. So Tyler Prummer's name in the book. And that's his first 2 points. Makes it 56-35.
Jack Mannion picks up the foul.
Hi, Jack. He's a 6'7 junior, by the way.
Yeah, nice to have 6'7", not even really get into the game, you know?
What a problem. Yeah. Prummer makes the foul shot, so he successfully completes the old-fashioned three-point play, and it's 56-38. Hudick slows it down as he walks across the half line, and Prummer says, yeah, we're done. And here's the buzzer. And that's the end of the championship game. Lincoln Way East let it start to finish. They win it 56-38. And the Lincoln Way East Griffins are your 2022 Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic champions. They outscored T-Town 12-11 in the fourth quarter. There were a couple of big quarters in the middle. Third quarter was the killer. 15-3. The Griffins outscored T-Town. That pretty much put the lid on it. 56-38 the final, an 18-point win for Lincoln Way East, and now they're all the good game, and all the tournament committee gathering from either side of the creek out here on the floor. And we'll announce the all-tournament team in just a minute. Matt has many stats. We'll talk with Chet Reeder and recap this great 3 days of basketball. But I don't want to miss the tournament team, and neither do you.
At this time, we would
and here's Sid.
To present the trophies for the championship game. First to the second place, Teutopolis Wooden Shoes.
And Mitch Custer on the tournament committee comes over and presents it to T-Town. Pretty good baseball coach, I hear, Matt.
Yeah, and not a bad basketball player back in his day at Teutopolis either.
No way.
The 2022 Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Tournament, the Lincoln Way East Griffins.
And a presentation of the Griffins. They are the champs. Congratulations to Rich Columbus and all the gang. They played a championship game tonight.
We always have a tournament team.
All right, here we go.
And if these individuals are here in the gymnasium, please come down to the gym floor. Some of them have already been presented to individuals who had to travel quite a distance to get back home. As I read your name, please come down and join the gentlemen out in the red jackets out on the floor, gym, please. First from Oaklawn, Iman Salah.
Iham Salah from Oaklawn. He got his plaque earlier today because they had a long way to go home.
From Chicago Brooks, Anthony Bobble.
Anthony Bobble from Brooks, George Montgomery's team. He can play.
From Champaign Centennial, Preston Sledge.
Preston Sledge from Champaign Centennial on the all-tournament team. This guy knew would make it.
North, Bryce Spiller.
Yeah, Bryce Spiller from Lutheran North. He was recognized earlier.
From Highland, Kate Altadonna.
Kate Altadonna, who I found out is not Chad's brother. Nephew, as I understand.
Lincoln Way East, Ty Tolliver.
Lincoln Way East, Ty Tolliver, or Tylon Tolliver, your choice.
From Pleasant Plains, Zach Powell.
Zach Powell from Pleasant Plains, Kyle Weber's team.
From Charleston, Caleb Oakley.
Caleb Oakley, Brad Oakley's son, on the team from Charleston. Charleston won their last game today.
Dylan Gear.
Dylan Gear from Newton got the all-tournament honors, so congratulations to the Eagles. They won their last game today.
From Teutopolis, Caleb Seamer.
No surprise there. Big Caleb Seamer makes the all-tournament team from Teutopolis. He can play.
From St. Anthony, Colin Westendorf.
Colin Westendorf stepped up, had a big game tonight for St. Anthony. Lost it in overtime, but boy, he was smoking in the second half.
Lincoln Way East, George Bellevue.
Number 25, George Bellevue from Lincoln Way East makes the all-tournament team.
From Effingham, Garrett Wolf.
Garrett Wolf from Effingham makes the all-tournament team. He had 70 points, I think, for the Hearts.
wait, there's more. There's Garrett.
From Teutopolis, James Nieberge.
Jimmer Nieberge makes the all-tournament team. And nice that Kent's going to give him his plaque. And a big hug. Way to go, Dad.
From Lincoln Way East, Kyle Olabegi.
Kyle Olabegi from Lincoln Way East makes the all-tournament team.
Again, let's give these in.
I'm not sure that team would lose.
A great championship.
Maybe ever.
I promise you a coach would love to go into battle with that group. Promise you that.
Wayne's down there getting a picture of as many of the kids as are here. I think, can I count to 8? Yes, that's 8 of the players are here. Just in case you missed it, I am Salah from Oaklawn, Anthony Bavall from Brooks, Preston Sledge from Champaign Centennial, Bryce Spiller from Lutheran North, Kate Altadonna from Highland, Colin Westendorf from St. Anthony, Zach Powell from Pleasant Plains, Garrett Wolf from Effingham, Caleb Oakley from Charleston, Dylan Gear from Newton, Caleb Seamer from Teutopolis, Kyle Olagbegi from Lincoln Way East, George Bellevue from Lincoln Way East, James Jemmer Nieberge from Teutopolis, and Ty Tolliver from Lincoln Way East. That's your all-tournament team. And again, Lincoln Way East, your tournament team champions. So we'll get all the pictures taken, then we'll visit with Chet. Matt's working on the stats, and we have more business to take care of too. For all of you that viewed this tonight, we're glad about it. Appreciate it, and thanks for the comments that have come in. That's very gratifying. We've got some good people over there working hard on the video between Wayne and Caleb and Elizabeth, so thanks to them for their good work. And of course, this is Warner back at the studios doing a wonderful job taking care of us. Matt says he's ready, and we'll get to those numbers in 2 minutes here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
The attorneys and staff at Taylor Law Office welcomes the players and teams to the Effingham Teutopolis Boys Christmas Basketball Classic. Taylor Law Office hopes everyone enjoys the competition.
It's the Christmas Classic Championship game, and Tingley Insurance Company wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Diedrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the Christmas Classic. Good luck to all of our area teams. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Thanks for listening to and watching the Effingham Teutopolis Christmas Classic, proudly presented by Premier Broadcasting, Classic Hits 97.9 XFM, and KJ Country 102.3.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at.
When we subbed out, I told our guys they got nothing to hang their head at. The score doesn't really indicate what we did tonight, I don't think. we played so hard and executed the things we wanted to. Greg, we couldn't make a shot. I mean, couldn't even make a layup. And credit, East's defense is next level. But we just couldn't get the lid off the rim, and that started affecting us. We started playing a little timid, played unsure of ourselves. But I'm really proud of what they did these past 3 days. I really am. It was tremendous effort, tremendous buy-in. I love these kids. I do. I love them.
And there's going to be a lot to love about them over the course of the year. But I know I like a coach that steps back from the X's and O's and just tells these kids that they mean a lot to him. That's going to mean a lot down the road.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was that 7-0 run right out of the gate. Instantly you're back on your heels, and so you're thinking, okay, what do I do to counteract this? And you don't want to overreact.
Right.
So how do you view something like that?
Well, that's where timeouts can come into your favor. Just calm them down a little bit, reiterate what we're trying to do. And we started attacking them. We got them in foul trouble. We got them on their heels. Got some free points from the line, but that kind of got us going a little bit. And we kept getting stops and rebounding as best we could. It was 50-50 at halftime, which I was pleased with. But like I say, we just got the missing shots. I really think affected us and got timid.
You overcame the 7-0. Mm-hmm. It was anybody's ball game at halftime, and then they got you 15-3 in the third quarter. Man, that's tough to come back.
I looked at after when the fourth quarter started, I looked at our assistants. I wasn't sure if we even scored, Greg. It was just a long, slow, just painful third quarter. And I really do. We did not start the way we wanted to in that third quarter, but after the timeout, they came out and we got good looks and he rattled in and out, didn't make layup. It just snowballed. And East they're really, really good.
They are really, really good. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see a full game from them this week, but holy cow, they're good. And they aren't just big. That's the thing, because their guards can take it to the hole and lay up and go around and split defenses and everything. And there's a lot of kids to coach against on that team.
Tylon is so good. Yeah. He's so good at getting to his spot. He hit some really tough shots, but he's so good at getting to the rim, and then that just frees up. It frees up their three bigs, and Kyle and George to go get stuff. And I really think we did what we wanted to do on Tylon. He got to the rim easy a couple times, but man, he hit some really, really hard shots.
Absolutely. Caden Russ can take it just about up, and I think I shot one from the stands up there and made it. So you got kids like that, and then they're bigs. That's a lot to keep tabs on. But this was one of 4 games. You step back and see the 3 days, you're pretty well pleased.
Greg, I'm so happy with them and happy with where we're at. They have quickly bought into a whole new offensive system. They've bought into each other, more importantly. They share the ball so well with each other, and they don't care about accolades. They care about winning. We got a group of guys that just care about winning, and that's bled over from last year and the year before. I mean, these guys they take pride in legacies and what was left before them, and kids keep making huge footprints, and entrusting the next guys to take over and for this program. I'm so happy with what we did these 3 days. This is a really good tournament. We played some really tough competition, and to end up 3-1 and finish second place is a testament to our guys.
Yeah, thanks for stepping back with me for a tournament view, because what a crowd tonight. This was enormous.
They're so good. This community's so great, Greg. They're next level people. to come out in waves. I look up and I see, I'm going to miss people, but I see Dawson Smith, I see Evan Warmert, I see Max Nieberge, I see, I love seeing those guys coming back and caring about it, and guys on our committee, and Jason Rundy and Chris Ceruzza and Kent Niebuhr, Mitch Custer, they love this sport, they love this program, they love this area, and we are so blessed to have people like that around us and continuing to support us and wanting what's best for our kids.
Absolutely. Corporate sponsors, we had this is the most corporate sponsors they've ever had, to the point that it's getting hard to find a spot on the wall for all the banners.
I know. I told Mike he's going to have to get one of those LED signs that just keeps rolling or something.
Oh, man.
We're so blessed. And blessed to have people like you and Matt and all the people who help you. It's tremendous.
Thank you very much. Couple of days off now for New Year's, and then right back in it.
Right back at it. They're going to need and enjoy a couple days. I know they will. But they need it, and we'll be right back at it on January 3rd or 2nd, whatever it is, 3rd. Go to Monticello and, just continue playing our tough schedule and, keep getting better.
Absolutely. Happy New Year to you, Jet.
You too, Greg.
Thank you.
Go Shoes.
You bet. Jet Rader joins us on the postgame show. Always a pleasure to visit with the Teutopolis mentor. Final score, Lincoln Way East 56, Teutopolis 38. Back with stats and more in just a couple of minutes here on KJ Country at 102.3.
Would you want to work all winter?